We're back. This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all our latest unboxings and review videos. Today is September the 4th, 2024. And with that being said, it's Wednesday, as in Woo Wednesday. Wu-Tang Clan, shout out to the RZA, Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface, RIP to the ODB, shout out to Capadonna, You God, Inspector Deck, and yeah, there you have it, Woo Wednesday. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. Got them early, and as we do this, I would like to mention that I didn't get these from Nike. They're not available yet on the Nike site, I don't know, or the sneakers app, along with all the other major retailers such as Finish Line, Foot Locker, Champs, Dick's Sporting Goods, any of those. And I think this is going to be pretty much a general release, so it should be many pairs, but I was able to get these through a link that sent me to a trustworthy store called BSTN. So yeah, shout out to them. And I was going to see where they're located, but it doesn't say on this invoice, and I already peeled the label off. But anyway, yeah, so it's BSTN, and check out their website for sneakers and etc. And I just had to pay the extra shipping versus when these release with Nike, you'll be able to check out unless you want faster shipping, but just your standard priority, which prime example, let's say they release on a Saturday, you should have them by Wednesday or Wednesday evening. Yeah, that's free. So you just, it's all about saving as much as you can, especially with the inflation, especially with the raising prices with the sneakers. And sometimes it's hit and miss with the Jordan 1s. We'll get more into that. I'd like for you to go ahead and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, or let's say you've already been subscribed and it's not lit. So go ahead and tap or click the notification bell. That way you'll have an alert on your mobile devices, your smartphone, your smartwatch, your tablet, etc. Share with your friends. Shout out to the day one YouTube subscribers. I definitely appreciate your love and support throughout the years, especially in the comment section. That's participation, so I definitely appreciate that. I acknowledge that whenever I get a chance. Actually, as soon as possible, as soon as I see it, usually it's some sort of acknowledgement and recognition. And once again, if you're new or fairly new, I appreciate that as well. Any bit helps. And we'll keep moving forward. We've been in the game since 2014, as I mentioned to one of my co-workers today. So that's 10 years, bringing unboxings primarily of sneakers, your athletic shoes, any footwear associated with sports or casual wear, maybe sneakers, your boots, all the way down to your Sperry's, your boat shoes, Converse, Vans, Hey Dudes, you name it. So yeah, we'll unbox those, give first impressions, occasionally on feet, as we've done so with the slides and things of that nature, the foam runners and stuff like that. But we also unbox and review electronics. I still got a few of those to edit and upload still from recent purchases, fragrances, supplements, all of that good stuff. So right now, you see what it is in the title. Let's go ahead and take a look at this box. It's going to be black with sort of this matte, or I guess faded brown, almost like a subtle chocolate. So it's not a gloss box. Black Nike swoosh, and it feels super lightweight, and that's because it's going to be a low Air Jordan 1 Retro Low OG. Cell Black Dark Mocha. We went with size 10, which would convert to a women's 11 and a half. Yeah, so 11 and a half with the women's. These retail for, I'm going to say there was $179. Well, actually, they was $164, and the shipping was $9.99. which gave it a price point of $174.98. Yeah, so these was $164, which means usually with your OG lows, they're $150 plus tax and shipping. So I guess they raised the price, but yeah. I'm gonna take the lid off. Lay it right here for now. Flip the paper down. And here we go. My mochas are back. Well, sort of. Ooh, and I smell the quality. Alright, so you know what it is. It's going to be your Mocha Jordan 1 low top version. And if you're new to the sneaker community, sneaker culture, I'm going to try to sum up everything as much as I can in a nutshell, or maybe a little bit longer. Just bear with me. But when I say we got them back, and these actually look good, and when I say that, sometimes the color blocking, and we have a lot of OG 1 low releases, and when we say OG 1, we're talking about Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time, after leaving the University of North Carolina, the Tar Heels, getting a championship, entering the draft, being selected with the Chicago Bulls, right? The team that he primarily played on for most of his career, other than after his second retirement, returning to the NBA and linking up with the Washington Wizards. But the Michael Jordan that we know at his prime, Chicago Bulls, this is 1984, 1985, right? All right. After various brands tried to endorse and create a shoe and get Michael Jordan to be part of their brand, whether it was Reebok, Adidas, which all had offered more, from my understanding. Check out the movie Air with Ben Affleck and some other actors in it. I think, a list of them. I can't think of them. I think Chris Tucker is in it. Matt Damon, I think. But yeah, it basically goes over, and it doesn't show Michael Jordan's face, by the way. It's crazy. And that released last year, or maybe the year before last. But you can check it out, I think, on Prime, Netflix, one of the streaming apps. And it goes over him signing the deal with the Chicago Bulls and getting with the design team and creating the first ever Air Jordan with the Nike brand. Air meaning Michael Jordan's amazing skill on the court, inside, outside shots, but mainly slam dunks. So you have the Nike Dunk, which looks very similar to the Jordan 1. This is the low top version. All right, so when we say OG, that's the form of the shoe, which means you have the Nike Air on the tongue, the Air Jordan Wings logo. These are embossed on the back. You have Nike Air on your insole. Nike Air right here, which may also be on the Jordan 1 Low Jumpmans. But you have the OG, that's how you can tell the difference versus a regular Jordan Low. Or even if it's premium materials. Those are usually going to have just the Jordan Jumpman logo on the tongue. And some of those colorways are cool. But, so, this is an OG form or model. Now, a lot of times, if it has retro on it, that means that they're retroing, and it has OG in the title, a colorway from whatever year the model is. So, for this one being the Jordan 1, the first Jordan model, then the following year you have the Jordan 2, and then the Jordan 3, and the Jordan 4 in 1989, the Jordan 5 in 1990, so forth and so on. And all of those look different. This is the Jordan 1 in the low top form. Now, keep in mind, the Chicago Bulls colors are going to be red, white, and black in different variations. So that's where you get the retro OG. this is an OG, but it's a new colorway for 2024 based off of the Mocha Jordan 1 High. So if you don't remember my videos on those, go back and check them out if you never saw them before and you have free time, or skim through it. I actually had 2 of those which released in, I would say, 2021, maybe 2022, maybe a little bit earlier than that. Somewhere between, I would say, 2019 and during the COVID pandemic, which first emerged. I remember like maybe in the fall or something. And with that particular colorway, it was the same color blocking as these, but in the high top form, right? I'll try to feel the materials and see if it matches up. And I can already tell some differences, I think, from what I remember. I no longer have those pairs. They had a retail price point, sold out immediately. Maybe they've restocked once or twice, or at least once, I would think. And that's normally due to canceled orders or returns. But they immediately resold for $300, $325. Now they're anywhere DS or VNDS between $300 if you get lucky, $400, maybe even more. I haven't really checked StockX or Flight Club or really priced those in a while, but and that was the most hype. Something about the color blocking, maybe it was perfect timing, right for autumn. Even though we're technically still summer, but we're in the autumn month of September. It's basically back to school, back to your universities, and it's time to switch seasons. And that's where you're gonna get the white, the cream, the black, and this mocha, like coffee brown color. And with that being in this new buck material. So I think that was one of the more hypest releases besides your Chicago OG colorway, your UNC OG colorway, your white and black, all of those OG colorways, your Breads, your Royals, that's always held a great value as a collector or a reseller, or if you're looking at the value aspect of a OG colorway that was retro. The Mocha not even being an OG, but it was so many different variations of the UNC that was released, the University Blue, and some of your other ones like your Fragments and different things like that. And this is just reminiscing. If you're understanding the language that I'm saying, any questions, enter it in the comment below. But, however, the Mocha stood up, shattered backboards, all of those. And it was very sought after for a while. Until a few years later, not that colorway, but you got so many colorways that you see releasing of the Jordan 1 this year. One I'm going to show in a few minutes as a comparison. Where it's sort of oversaturated. Like now, a lot of them are on sale, anywhere between $100, $110. You have the Midnight Navy OG High that's releasing this Saturday. Before these, on all your major retailers, and you can get them from StockX for less than the retail price. And nothing's wrong with these shoes. Sometimes you get great materials. Even with the low cuts, there's been so many where I've seen in the store sitting on shelves and the materials are phenomenal. But as far as the Mocha Low, let's start off with the outsole. Your black outsole. Flat from the year that it was created, this model, from the heel to the arch with the Nike and the swoosh, to your pivot point and your distinctive stars on the front, right? Versus some of your dunks and SB dunks. Models seem similar through Nike, like your Pandas and stuff, but these are very distinctive and stand out, these stars, miniature stars. Then you make your way to the midsole in this sail color, like almost like an eggshell color, which you've seen on the Reimagine Chicago's Lost and Founds. And then your mud guard in black leather, and this is part of your black toe colorway, like your official Jordan black toes, and then all the other colors that had this part black up at the front. And then your color blocking right here with your off-white, your sail, and your perforation for airflow. Your tongue, just sort of in the same color. Your flat black laces, and I'm only seeing one pair of laces this time. So one pair of laces. Sometimes your Jordan 1s include multiple laces, but this time you have the black. And if you wanted to do a lace swap, maybe white would pop. I don't know about the brown, because it would have to match up exact. Alright, and as we mentioned, your tongue tag, Nike Air, black with the subtle Mocha, and your information on the back. And alright, we'll move to the quarter panel. The black, your sail, your black swoosh that wraps around, stops right here. On your heel, you have your Wings logo embossed. And this is leather, and on your medial side, right? Now this part is nubuck, which is smooth in the Mocha. This is the part that's Mocha on the heel and on the upper. So that's your smooth nubuck right here. And that's basically it for your color blocking. Now, I suggest going true to size with these. There's no extra padding like a SB or something like that. I went up a half size, which you can, but these may be for a friend that wears size 10. But if you go up a half size, just keep in mind, be aware if you're ordering online, right? And this comes, like an example would be your size is sold out, right? So your 9.5 is gone, go up half a size. You do risk a little bit of creasing in this toe box area over time, depending on how much you wear your shoe, how you walk, which surfaces you're on, how active you are throughout the day or days. The interior sock liner is going to be black. The insole black with Nike Air, as I mentioned before. Hopefully that picks up. Now let's do a little comparison just for fun. So take a look at this box from, I think these released earlier this year or last year. Black with the gold. And it's cool that I went with a size 10, yay. And this one doesn't give the women's conversion either, just like that one didn't. But size 10 converts to a 11.5 for all you female sneakerheads out there. And I think these was $189 plus tax and shipping, I think. And I only got one pair of these. And I think I didn't get them when they first released because I was debating if I wanted them or not. And these are the Palomino Jordan 1 OG High. And I'm glad I thought of these and they were in stock for this comparison, since I don't have the Mocha Highs, just to give you an idea of how these look side by side. Alright, so this is your OG High form. And it has that Mocha dark brown. I want to say it's almost identical. Now, this one, just so you'll know, is a little bit lighter than your Palomino. Alright, so both of these are men's, of course. Size 10. Your Palomino, high. First time for this colorway was released. Let me make sure. I think it was last year. Look on the information tag. Yeah, 2023. Yeah. So brown on the outsole, still the sail on your midsole. And this one has the nubuck on the toe box. And your swoosh. Alright, but the thing about it is, the toe box may feel a little bit more suede. Not all of this does. Or nubuck, which is a form of suede. And the black is in leather. The black is sort of soft, but nothing tumbled about it at all. And your Wings logo is on the upper. Black laces. Black tongue with the Nike Air in gold. And let's compare the Air Jordan Wings logo. Alright, so I guess the biggest question is, which one looks the best? First of all, are you a fan of the high tops or low tops? I would probably have to say, overall, I'm a fan of high top sneakers. Just the era that I came from. I think it depends on your height too. I think a lot of individuals with larger size feet or taller cats, for casual wear, like the low tops the most. Comment below. I know the dunks, only the lows were popular the most, for the most part, statistically. I see a lot of females with the high tops though, and some mids. Same with the Jordan ones. But I like this color blocking better, just because I like the white. The black goes hard, nighttime, dark. I like this as far as it being an OG high. But I do like, if this was a high top, this one would win the versus battle. But visually, I think I want to go with these. But I can imagine these with black jeans, a flannel, a brown hoodie, black tech fleece, or maybe even on Thanksgiving Day with some brown corduroys and a cream sweater or sweater vest. For sure. Oh, you got the chocolate leather. Or black it out, street style. Black jeans, shredded at the football game. Black leather jacket. This leather quality feels okay. Not the softest. Fun fact, one of the softest black leathers that I remember, and this is just off the top, was the Jordan 7 Marvin the Martian. That leather was so soft in like 2015 maybe, 2014 or 15, where it was a lot of 7s releasing. I called it wallet leather. Yeah, that was super soft. As far as the quality of this leather, by no means is the leather quality like the Mochas. It's not tumbled on the quarter panels and the toe box. Now black is a little bit soft, not squishy, but just a little bit soft. I think the nubuck feels decent. But this could have been that soft tumble, shattered backboard style tumbled leather. Why not? For the price. But you still get away with the look. Comment below how you feel about these on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as Jordan 1 OG lows. I like this color blocking. But overall, I'm going to give the shoe a 9.5 out of 10, which is great. Yeah. I think it looks okay. I like this. And if you don't have the Mocha highs, this may temporarily satisfy your appetite and cravings for that mocha coffee, right? With the almond joy creamer and the frothy froth on top, like your Rise mushroom coffee. But I'm glad they went and kept the black outsole instead of trying to do a brown outsole. The black goes hard. So yeah, this is going to be your Mocha Jordan 1 Low OG. Alright, I got to get ready for the next video. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Comment below. Shout out to Tiger Styles, Pretty Butterfly, Michael, Yunter Gaines, Trey John on the beat, the Sneakerholic, my mom and family, Sean Cutty Green, follow him on Instagram. Shout out to a lot of the OG sneaker reviewers, Tony D2 Wild, Fomer Simpson, right? There's some new guys out there. There's one guy, I don't know his name, but he get the sneakers mainly from Finish Line, from wherever he lives, and he's like, reviews his most of the time. He'll do like a vlog to the store, this white dude, like middle age, but he get all the heat. He does it like in his driveway. But yeah, shout out to him, Mike Rich, Damn D, and Tony's buddy, I can't think of his name, from Virginia. Yeah, shout out to him. Hunter JJ, let's go. Peace and love, victory, favor, God's favor. You're blessed in Jesus Christ's name. Let's go. Shout out to all the pastors and ministers. What about the haters that just watch your channel to criticize and hate and pick on you and try to make fun of it? Well, I appreciate the views. Okay? I enjoyed your time watching. Peace.